Welcome to the Women in Leadership Body, Mind, Soul, and Business podcast. I'm Charlie.
And I'm Heather. And together we are working to connect women in leadership and business, empowering each other, improving the health and wellness of our community, body, soul, and mind, connecting to the heart and soul of who we are and what we do.
We are back with Sue and Greta today because they are our very special cause of the quarter. Because we feel like as entrepreneurs, it is our duty to be giving back in our communities and where our hearts are called. And this quarter, we are embracing Sue and Greta's adventures, and we are just really inspired by them and their journey through what they are doing. And so AT for PD, we're going to hear all about it today.
Yeah.
Yay. Well, thank you so much for honoring us with the cause of the quarter. That's fantastic. The more we can get the word out, the better. So you want to tell about why we're doing this and what we're doing?
Yeah. So AT for PD stands for Appalachian Trail for Parkinson's Disease. So my mom and I am other known as Sue and Greta, or Lilo and Stitch, on trail on the Appalachian Trail. We are through hiking the Appalachian Trail, which is a trail from Maine all the way to Georgia. It's 2,194 miles, which we're doing all in one go, which is what's called a through hike. And we're doing it all to raise money for Parkinson's disease research through the Michael J. Fox Foundation in honor of my dad, her husband. His name is Ron. Just because we love him so much and we want to find a cure to this current disease that does not have a cure. So that is our mission.
And Ron has a part in every video. He does the close, which is Ron's joke of the day. You know, those corny dad jokes? He is the ultimate corny dad joker. So he closes. And every once in a while, there's a cameo appearance of our puppy. So that's kind of extra too.
Yeah. So our ultimate goal is to raise $50,000 through donations, and we're currently at 26,000, but $50,000 is our ultimate goal by the end.
But we're going to blow through that.
Yeah. So do you have a stretch goal? Like where, you know, do you have
stretch goal?
Like if we were to push it, knowing right now you're a little over two-thirds. Or two-thirds. One third. You're over like 1/3 of the way. Yeah. I know. I'm willing you forward, right?
Well, you know, if you just do straight math, if we are 1/3 through, you know, and then we should be able to multiply times 3 easily, and that would be like $75,000. Yeah. But you know, I do feel that people are waiting till the end to see, oh yeah, they're going to make it all the way. And so I think we could even push it more than that, but you know,
I'm manifesting $100,000.
100,000. Yeah. Let's double it.
Sky is the limit.
Let's go.
The other thing that's really cool is to see the number of people that are donating. So as of now, which is right before the beginning of October, we have, was it 215 donors. And we had one person even do a donation and challenge people to just do $21.94, which is the length of the trail, $21.94.
Oh,
so that was
$21.94. That's where that came from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
1 cent for every mile on the trail.
Yeah.
So that's what we would, remember back in the day when we did fun runs. That's 1 cent a lap, right?
Yeah.
Like 1 cent a mile.
Yeah.
We can do that, right?
Yeah.
Everyone can sponsor you at that rate, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's fun. And we get some people that are, oh, my grandma died in, whatever year, they'll donate that amount, that year, in 2013. And so it's $20.13. So it's kind of cool when people donate stuff that has meaning for them too. And, no donation is too small. No donation is too big. But it's just cool to see the number of people and the stories that they tell and who in their families involved. There was one donor recently that had 3 family members that were affected, and that's just heart-wrenching, So
right.
So yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about Parkinson's disease and how it has affected your guys' lives.
Well, Ron was diagnosed in 2010, so we've, experienced it for 12 years now. He was diagnosed at 53, I think.
Very young.
Which is very young. Yeah. Not as young as Michael J. Fox, who was diagnosed at like 29, I think it was. But it's a cognitive disorder. It usually starts with tremors. So his was hand shaking.
Physical.
Yeah. But it also goes undiagnosed for a long time. Oh, that's that tremor, that's just I'm nervous, or I didn't get good sleep, or whatever. And so that's an issue too, that we're not diagnosing it quickly enough.
Because there's no biomarkers for the disease. There's not a blood test you can do, not a test or anything like that says, yep, you have Parkinson's, or yep, you probably have Parkinson's. It's a disease that's diagnosed solely based on the symptoms.
So
the history, things like that.
Yeah. So usually your family doctor, your general practitioner will refer someone who they suspect with Parkinson's to a neurologist, who will then, do those kind of discussions and do the diagnosis. So we're really blessed that Ron has responded really well to medications. His tremors are very much out of control, but also the disease is progressing. We start to, we know him well, so we can tell the differences in mood, cognitive abilities and stuff like that. He's still fully functioning, drives to work, he's home taking care of the puppy in the house and our businesses. So, he is totally fully functioning. He's brilliant engineer and financial mind. So he's kind of the yin to my yang, and he's holding down the fort. He's doing it all right now. So he's doing great. Because we have had some comments on our YouTube channel that, what do you mean your husband's been diagnosed and you're off on the trail? Who's taking care of him? He's very functioning.
Yeah. There's a spectrum of diseases like this that, from fully functioning to
to not. Right. And you can go to their YouTube channel and you can watch some of their practice hikes, and you can see Ron is very capable, and he even went on a hike with them, overnight hike with the dog, and everybody went. That was so fun.
That was fun. I don't know if he enjoyed it as much as we did.
He enjoyed the snacks that we got on the way home.
On the way home.
On the way home.
Because you did so good.
Yes.
Oh, and he's run a marathon with you. Wasn't that a marathon, or was it
a half
marathon? Yep.
I was like,
crushed it.
Wow. No, so he's doing really good.
Really
Definitely.
good.
Definitely. And one of the best things that's out there for therapy is essentially that's not medication for Parkinson's disease to help slow the progression is physical exercise of any kind. If it's dancing, if it's boxing, lifting weights, anything, going backpacking with your family, even though you might not want to, anything to stay active, stay moving, get your mind going. Anything like that helps Parkinson's.
We met a woman on the trail that had been diagnosed a while ago, and she had amazed her doctor that she was doing so well, and she didn't like the medications, and so she really was putting a lot of emphasis on physical activity, and ones that are really good are things that cross the midline. So that's why boxing is good, dancing is good. So anything that crosses that midline and get your brain working on both sides and talking to each other, that's really good. And she was amazing. So
that's awesome.
That was fun.
That is awesome.
That's great. Oh my goodness, my brain.
So we love Ron, and he's your why. And how did you get connected with the Fox Foundation for Parkinson's disease? And can you tell us some more about the Fox Foundation?
Greta's actually got a history on that, because she's done a number of events that Michael J. Fox Foundation has been part of. So you want to tell us some about the?
So originally I did an Ironman, a full distance Ironman back in 2019 to raise money for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, raised a little over $6,500 for that. And then I'll also be running the New York City Marathon in 2023 with Team Fox, representing Team Fox. So
nice.
raised about $3,500 for that as well.
Yeah.
But we chose the Michael J. Fox Foundation just because of their mission and really why they exist. Their goal is to speed research, push research as hard as and fast as you possibly can to find a cure. There are so many organizations out there that just want to get the word about, spread awareness, things like that. But their mission truly is to find a cure. That's their number one goal. And no matter what it takes, they're going to do it.
And they call their research responsible risk taking. So they are pushing the envelope, and we like that approach. So, and they're also great to work with. They, 100% of your donation goes immediately. There's a anonymous donor that pays all the administrative fees. So that's why 100% of it can go. You don't have to wait until we finish in Georgia. Your donation will start helping and helping the research find a cure right away. So they just are doing everything. They have featured some of our videos on their channels. They repost some of the social posts, and they have a huge following. So that's been amazing that we're getting exposure there and helping to raise more money that way too. So.
They've been amazing to work with. Like Mom said, they're constantly reposting things that we post on Instagram, Facebook, and before we left for the trail, they even sent us a little care package with
so cute
t-shirts, sunglasses, different things to take on the trail, little head buffs,
stickers,
hats. So they're very supportive of what we're doing, and
they're great.
They're just an amazing organization.
They're sweet.
That's so exciting. Oh my God.
That is exciting, because I hear a lot that people have this heart and this passion to help out this organization, and the organization's like, thank you, but then the support back, let me help you get the word out on our behalf. That's a whole different piece that isn't seen very often. So that's really cool.
Right. And they one of them emailed and said, I wait for your next video to come out. And it's like, as soon as it comes out, it's like, that's what our family does, is then watch the latest episode. And so that's really fun too. They're like really, truly personally invested in our success. So that's cool.
I have to say, I'm the same. I get all excited. I'll get the notification on my phone. I'm like, I need to go home. It's time to go. I'm going to go home. I'm going to make dinner, and I know what I'm watching. And I love it.
You'll be like, oh, there's a new video. I have to finish doing what I'm doing first.
You're our reward.
One of our subscribers is a nurse, and she says kind of between treating her patients and helping patients, she'll like watch 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. Like as she's going from room to room or bed to bed, she'll just like watch little pieces of our video. And we're like, so fun. We support that.
Yeah, that's great.
Absolutely. And you're so uplifting and having a good time while you're doing this journey, right? I mean, no matter what you're facing, like you always find the moment to enjoy the beauty around you, to have some hitchhikers come along on your pole, just to have fun on the trail. I absolutely love that.
But at the same time, you're vulnerable enough to show that it's not all sunshine and rainbows either.
We want to be authentic and real. It's tough. It's really tough. I thought I was doing a walk in the woods, and oh my God, it's a whole lot more than that. So.
It's a really long walk in the woods and the mountains. It's an epic journey.
So we're watching your videos, and we're like watching, and then we look at each other and we're like, how did they do that? Both of them are in that shot, and they just climbed up that huge boulder. Somebody has to go back and get the camera. What is happening?
It's always her. Yeah.
Really
it's always Greta.
Yeah, guess who gets to go back?
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Greta's got this great little tripod, and we'll set it up, and we think long and hard about the tripod shots, because you do have to go back and get it, but again, I'm a lot slower than she is. So she's going back and getting it. I start hiking. So, she's not having to sit on her phone and yep. Yeah. So it's
Just
great.
sit there and wait for your mom. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blow your
So,
whistle, make sure she's safe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, that's part of the philosophy, of Lilo and Stitch too, is, Ohana is the theme of the movie that means family, and, it means nobody is left behind or forgotten. So thank goodness, because I'd be lost in the woods, probably within the hour. I mean, Greta has a great app on her phone that keeps you on trail, but it's on her phone. And I don't have it on my phone because it's an expense. And if she's got it, it's fine. But it's a little scary when you're out there. There are white blazes on all on the trees, but each state maintains through an army of volunteers the trail. And these white blazes are very different by state, like how frequently they put them on the trees and stuff. So, I mean, I love it when you see a blaze, you can look ahead and see the next blaze. Otherwise, how do you know really what direction to go? Especially now as fall is starting, the leaves are covering like the beaten path. So, and they're also covering the roots and the rocks and the mud and all that stuff. So the trail is a little scary right now. So no more falls.
No more falls. Take it nice and slow.
No more falls.
And for those of us hanging out with us today and listening or watching, what is the best way for them to donate to your cause, the AT for PD?
Yeah, so the best and probably easiest way is to visit our YouTube channel. So the name of it is Appalachian Trail for Parkinson's Disease. If you search that, it will pop right up. It's a giant picture of our faces.
You'll know you're in the right place.
If you watch any of our videos or just the description of our channel, we have the link directly to our donation page on plastered pretty much everywhere. So if you visit any of the links of the fundraising page for Michael J. Fox, you can find our page and donate there.
And we will also have those links attached to this podcast and every podcast for the entire quarter through the end of the year, because we are very proud supporters of you guys and AT for PD, and we are blessed to be just a tiny little part of this journey with you. And it's just a joy to watch you guys in your travels.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great. No, we really appreciate it. We appreciate the exposure. The more people that can hear and learn about Parkinson's, that's great. We do short videos on our channel too that are called tidbits for each state as we enter, and they also include some information on Parkinson's. So that's a little bit about that state and a little bit more about Parkinson's disease. So hopefully we're trying to create some awareness there too, and have fun along the way. We do crazy songs and dances and stuff like that. So
can't have enough dancing.
No.
Or singing. I love the makeup behind songs. I love it. It's like my heart right there. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Check out all the fun with Sue and Greta, or Lilo and Stitch on the trail, on their channel, Appalachian Trail for Parkinson's Disease. Again, we'll have all the links attached below. And head on over there and donate, and let's blow it out of the water.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. You guys stay safe on the trail. We love you, and we can't wait to see you again when you wrap it up.
Right?
Yeah.
Good.
We love you guys too. Thank you for your support.
Thanks. Being empowered women, empowering women. We love you.
Namaste.
So we are Sue and Greta, or our trail names are Lilo and Stitch, and we are hiking the whole Appalachian Trail from Maine to Georgia, so 2,194.3 miles. And we're doing it to raise $50,000 or more
Yes.
for Parkinson's disease research.
Yeah, through the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and we are doing it all in honor of my dad, her husband, who was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease back in 2010. So,
Right.
and we all know so many people who are diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and we are trying to do our small part in the world of Parkinson's disease to find a cure.
Thank you for joining us today on the Women in Leadership Body, Soul, Mind, and Business podcast. Please download the podcast on your favorite podcast player. We love you, and we will see you next time. Namaste.